Hello, everybody. I wanted to check in early this week with just a reminder that exam number 1 is scheduled this week. You have until Sunday night to take it. So that will close at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. And it will be open for the remainder of the week until then. It will cover everything from chapters 1 through 4. I try to focus on the big concept and big ideas. So if you haven't gotten quite done with the reading yet for chapter 4, again, I recommend turning those subheadings into like questions in your notes and then trying to skim through the material in order to answer the questions. That would allow you to get kind of a big idea of things. It'll also let you know where the information is in the textbook because you're taking this at home and you're allowed to use your text. So complete the exam by Sunday. I believe there is a 90-minute window for the test, so you will have a little bit of a time crunch on there, so you can't just use your text without never having read it. This week we're looking at chapter 3 in the American Yawp for the dialectical journal posts, and we do have 2 options this week for writing assessment number 3. One is going to use a section from the book 1776, and what you'll do in that particular activity is read through the source that I provided, and then you're going to tell me which primary sources the author used in order to back up his argument. Historians use primary sources almost like kids use Legos. They collect all the data, they collect all the primary sources, and then they build their narrative using those particular sources. A primary source is something that was created during that time period that tells us about the time period. So it might be a diary entry written by George Washington. It could be a letter written home from a soldier to his wife. It might be an artifact like a musket ball being described. So find through the source what the primary source is. The other one is going to give you a little chance to look something that you might be more interested in. Again, you choose one of these options. If you want to do the primary source analysis, what you're going to use is the Ori Georgetown Tech library system, and you're going to use the U.S. History and Context database within there. And what databases do is collect sources. The U.S. History and Context one collects sources, both primary and secondary. And what you're going to look at is, hopefully you're going to search for the primary sources. Once you've gotten to the Ori Georgetown Tech library, and you go here to databases, and then you can go to A to Z databases, or you can just search which database you need. And we are going all the way to the bottom, U.S. History, Gale and Context. Go. If you are off campus, it's going to ask you to put in an H number. So you can go ahead and put an H number in, or you can put that one in there that I just put in. And it's going to take the U.S. History and Context. And then it's just a search. And you're going to try to find a primary source of a topic that you're interested in that's coming from this particular time frame. So anything from the ancient American history all the way through 1877. So let's say you're looking for Abraham Lincoln. It's a big topic, but you can pick anything you want. Andrew Jackson, contraband slaves, whatever you're interested in. There's Abraham Lincoln. And what U.S. History and Context does is it actually categorizes it. So there's primary sources here for you. It mostly does a good job with this. So, but you will need to make sure that it is something that's useful and not just a secondary source. So something created during the time period, let you know about the time period. And maybe, I don't know, you're interested in Walt Whitman providing insights on the Civil War. And that would be your primary source. So you're going to need to make sure that you give me whatever this title is, whoever the author is, and then from there, just follow the directions here using whatever tool it is through the archives that you need. If it's a piece of writing, you're going to use the written tool. If you have any questions, let me know, and I look forward to seeing what you find for your primary sources or whatever sources you find in the 1776. And remember, get the test done by Sunday. Good luck.